Design. Today I'm here with a sweet little fall folio that I've made for my friends at Little Birdie Crafts. And I worked with their Woodland Stories. This is such a sweet collection. I used both the 6x6 and the 12x12 papers. This is very heavy, 120-pound cardstock. It's thick, but it creases and cuts like butter. It's really nice. The 12x12, these are larger and they punch out. And then there's a whole bunch of cut aparts. And you can see how sweet all these little bird images. And I love that the aqua, the turquoise and the coral colors work really well for fall. I also used some of their Woodland Stories flowers. These are, let me see, Arcadia and Arion. And I use these to decorate the cover. So this is a little 6x6 folio. It has a 3/4 inch spine. And you can see how I've layered up papers from the collection. I just go down, you know, incrementally to create these mats. And then I added, it's very simple. I just added this little doily, my flowers. These are their chipboard feathers that I treated with embossing powders, paint, and glitter. And then when I got it all done, I spattered everything with a little bit of Tawny metallic paint. And these are just some string bows that I added. On the spine, I put some sweet little leaves and a little bird's nest. It kind of went with the theme. And there's the back cover. The ribbon closure is here. I don't have a full tutorial for all the steps, but I am going to show you how to create the basic folio. So here we have a little photo page. I've left these fussy cut images open so you can slip your photo right in there. And then over here is a slash pocket. And I just took a strip of these 3x4 images and scored between them. So you can do journaling on the front and on the back. You can add photos. And here's another little photo mat tucked into the slash pocket. So that goes right there. Then over on the side, we've got a little flip page that has a pocket on the back side with little fussy cut tags. So sweet. That goes in there. And then this is a flip flap page. So this one goes this way. This one goes that way. You can do journaling here and add a photo here. So this would be a really sweet way to capture memories from a birthday party or a shower or, you know, family reunion. And then here is a box pocket, and in the box pocket, I've got everything you need for a tea party for one. There's tea bag, there's a honey dipper, there's a packet of honey, a sweet little demi-tasse spoon, some chocolate, and a cookie. And that all lives in there. And once the treats are eaten, this pocket becomes a great place to put photos. So it's practical. You could do recipes in here, you could do photos in here, whatever you want to put in there. So then this clip just goes back here. So it's kind of centered and everything closes up and the ribbon closure ties it. So I promised I would show you how to make this. And I'm just going to show you the basics of how to make the base. And you, of course, will be working with your Little Birdie designer paper. Since I've already made my folio, I'm just going to show you how to do this with plain old white cardstock. I've taken one sheet of 12x12 cardstock and I've cut it in half. So I have two 12-inch by 6-inch pieces. And then you're just going to take some adhesive, put a thin bead of glue down the side like this, and overlap this about 1/4 inch and press into place. So that's not hard. Now bring in your scoring tool and lay this long panel on your cover. Now, so you're going to score at 6 and 6 3/4. And then you're going to fold on this scored line, and you're going to score again at 6 and 6 3/4. And then you're going to fold again. So now you've got about 10 inches here. So this folds up and becomes your cover. Do you see that? This folds up and becomes your cover. Here's your second spine. So now this becomes the inside pages. And you don't want to go wider. And this is where it gets a little tricky. Just push that guy right into that corner. Make him do what you want him to do. Score at 5 3/4, because otherwise your pages will not fold in. And then this one, because we want it to be a pocket, so I've scored at 5 3/4. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to score at 8 1/2. All right. So this folds in, this folds over, this folds back. All right, so when we fold this all up, here's our inside cover. Here's our first flap page. And I made this one a little bit bigger than the other one. You can make this smaller. It's just all in how you score your pages. And then this becomes a pocket over here. And here's another page. So that's the basics of how to put this together. They're super simple. You can use magnets to close things. You can do ribbon closures. You see? So these pages are only, these pages are only 5 inches wide. So I did score it a little differently, but the principle is the same. And see, here's your little flap page. It opens up. There's your pocket. And then to add these flaps, before you put your base paper down, this is 6 by 6 paper, you're just going to score it so that it's going to measure the width of your page. And then you put the scored flap back behind the base paper. And it's very simple. Here, to put your doily, you just glue the top half down and then glue another doily back behind it. Again, just the top half. So that is how all of that works. So you can have lots of fun creating these in many different shapes and sizes just by where you put your score lines. But the basic thing that you need to remember is that to create that cover and spine, you go 6, however wide you want your spine to be, and then another 6 from there, and then another spine. And then it all just folds in on each other and you are in business. So there you go. That's a quick little how to do the folio base tutorial. I hope you have lots of fun with it. And again, Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design for Little Birdie Crafts, and I'm going to get my craft on. Bye.